And we're back with game two of the Friday Night Customs hosted by Hoversprint. Check out hoversprint.com. Click on the Join Jetball button in the top left-hand corner and get involved with these games. It's a lot of fun. Now let's get a readown of the rosters. For the blue team, we have Brick going to be running in the Accord Biotech. Eric Keck going to be in the Dragonfly. Gunski running in the Tiger Claw. Sotrix over there in the Electron suit. And Yukai running in the Accord Assault. Over on the red team, we have Best NA going to be running in the Accord Assault, Implosions in the Accord Biotech, Pixie Man running in the Tiger Claw, Poor Billy in the Dragonfly, and Powtech in the Electron suit. And we are going to go underway here. Now, one thing I'm going to pay attention to, I want to see if these teams are grouping up anywhere and bulwarking. That can be such a big thing here in these team fights. Bulwark does absorb 600 damage for whoever it shields. It doesn't have a wide AoE radius. Looks like Gunski and Sotrix going to be teaming up here and getting double bulwarks off. We'll have to see what the red team does as far as these bulwarks. Looks like right now Powtech just trying to get some long range shots as Gunski aggressively pushes in, putting a lot of damage into Powtech, but poor Billy immediately reviving him to full HP. And now we have a lot of shots coming in here as Keck, Gunski, and Yukai all pushing up the middle. Looks like Brick, though, is going to be going off here. So right now the blue team has a 4-team split as they're looking to get a pass over here to Brick, but it looks like red team coming out on top, and that is not going to work out for the blue team as red team now coming through here. But it looks like Brick does have his HKM, pulling out that chemical sprayer, able to take out everyone. Poor Billy goes down. Best NA goes down. Yukai able to stay alive and take out Eric or Brick, but Brick is going to go, or Brick goes down and Yukai goes down. So it looks like red team going to be coming out on top of that team fight through that chemical spray. And on my screen, it looks like the ball has fallen through the map. So I'm not sure if anyone's going to be able to pick it up or what, but the ball might be lagged out here for a little while. And now we're just over here just waiting for the ball to reset as more team fights go off. There we go. The ball has reset now, and the red team retreating back into their lobby as a healing pillar gets put down by poor Billy. And now we have everyone pushing in forward here. We have Implosions, Powtech, and Best NA all just waiting here for the blue team to make their move as Yukai picks up that ball and throws it into the red team's health. And it looks like Brick again is going to be breaking off from his team, going up the left side of the map looking for a potential pass. Let's see if anyone goes for it. The entire red team not paying attention to Brick. Let's see who goes for the pass. So the ball's still waiting under here. Looks like Yukai might be going for it. No, the ball is still back here. It looks like Brick maybe not looking for a pass, just coming up here to flank and try and do damage. But without that healing wave damage, the Accord Biotech really just has his primary weapon, which the Needler is a good weapon as far as damage goes, but definitely not as powerful without that healing wave doing 450 additional damage to anyone in its path. Now it looks like the ball is picked up by Yukai after being passed by Keck. Yukai going through, has Afterburner up. He is going to just go through and hit that rim and circle through the dunk for 3 points there for the blue team as the red team is working on getting the blue infestation out of their base. Pixie Man is going for those executions. Looks like Sotrix is going to get executed here by poor Billy. Actually, no, he's hammered down by poor Billy. Sotrix going to be respawning here in 10 seconds. Now, red team pushing up again, but the blue team does have control of the ballroom right now. Alt fires coming in from Gunski using that Tiger Claw suit, going to be putting the World Destroyers all over here onto the red team. The ball is passed up again into the red team's health bunker, and we'll see the blue team still waiting for some teammates to join the fray. Yukai right now maybe picking up those HKMs as he comes in. Pixie Man gonna press in aggressively forward, take out Eric Heck, but it looks like Brick does have his HKM up again, and Gunski had his HKM as well, so double HKM coming out here from the blue team, able to clean up everyone but Powtech. Powtech right now has just a quarter of HP, being chased down by Brick with that chemical sprayer, and Powtech gonna go down, and the entire red team has gone down. Poor Billy just respawning. The ball still moving here up in the goal room in the hands of Yukai, and Yukai has Afterburner up, gonna put 6 more points up on the board. So the HKMs are really coming into play here for the blue team, having the Shockwave HKM available for the Accord Assault, as well as the chemical sprayer from the Accord Biotech. And now the ball is going to respawn here shortly. Most of the blue team is pressed forward, though. Maybe the blue team is going to wait for whoever respawns here to pick up that ball, as Eric Heck has come from the ballroom and started joining his team as he is running in that Dragonfly. Going to try and get heals here. Looks like Best NA, though, for the red team, trying to sneak by here from the left side of the red side of the map. but Erkek is there, going to pick up the ball, and Best in A&A now way out of position, might get cleaned up here quickly as Yukai comes in, gives him a nice combo there between Plasma Gunfire as well as a Operation Ground Pound with that Crater ability. And Best in A&A is down now. Poor Billy goes down. Looking at the ball, looks like the ball was moved up into red territory by Yukai, but Pixie Man is there to throw it back and get it out of there, prevent any points from getting on the board quite yet. But Pixie Man might get taken out by Yukai. Pixie Man, the Tiger Claw, gets taken out by Yukai. The Accord Assault, and now Yukai going to start moving it again. And this time he's going to be taking it up through the red team's lobby as his entire team is there. He is going to go through and Afterburn up, and that is actually going to be the end of the first period, 6-0 as we go into the second period. And those HKMs really came into play there for the blue team between the chemical sprayer and the shockwaves. We saw Brick get actually 2 chemical sprayers off that time around, and Gunsky coming in with a big shockwave while picking up that HKM after he had respawned. So we'll have to see what the red team does here. I'm actually going to take a look at the red side HKM, see if they're up. Looks like the right side is up for the red team, and the left side is up as well. So red team does have access to their HKMs. Last time around, Implosions did go pick them up. Looks like that's going to be the case this time as well, as the entire red team actually meeting up on the right side of the map. Implosion's only going to pick up one of those HKMs, and now we actually have Best in A&A switching it up to Bastion, going to have access to those force fields and turrets. Right now, red team still pushing up, but they are leaving the ball unattended, and Yukai going to pick it up and Afterburn forward. Not sure if anyone for the red team going to be able to catch up to this. Unfortunately, that's one downside to that strategy. No one went for the ball, and Yukai just going to get an easy dunk up on the board, 9-0 now in favor of the blue team. Although red team right now has won the team fight for the ballroom, and they own the ballroom right now, getting executes off left and right. And looking here, let's see, it looks like Best in A&A, of course, in that Bastion suit yet again. Palutech sticking in the Electron suit, waiting for that ball to respawn. Ball has respawned. Yukai comes in, tries and picks up that ball out from under the grasp of Palutech. Not going to happen, though. Palutech picks it up, goes to the right side. Poor Billy over here trying to keep Best in A&A up as Sotrix comes in with that Electron. But the ball now being moved by Palutech and Implosions. No one over here in any suit, though, that really gives them a burst. Implo trying to take out Keck and Gunsky as they press forward. Keck going at Implosions with that Dragonfly suit, gonna toss down the healing pillar, get himself back up to 100% HP. Implosions does get bulwarked here by Palutech. Nice bulwark there as they're trying to keep this team fight going. Gunsky has gone down, Keck has gone down, Brick has gone down. Where is the ball, though? That is the question. The ball is still back here in blue territory. So red team needs to go and find that ball and backtrack. Yukai, though, is here for the blue team to pick that ball up. Probably has Afterburner up, and yes, he does. He might get another sneak by again as he breaks away from the red team, moving up through the red team's lobby. And Yukai has Crater, going to use that Crater ability, gain some speed, toss that ball forward, and pick it back up. And here it is, another easy point for the blue team. Unless Pixie Man could do something, not going to happen. 12-0 now. Red team is right now doing a phenomenal job in these team fights, but unfortunately, no one paying attention to where the ball is. And that is really allowing the blue team to sneak by with a lot of points here, as they've gotten 6 points this period alone after winning team fights, or after losing team fights. I'm sorry, the blue team getting 6 points after losing those team fights, with Yukai just sitting in the back, able to break away with that Afterburner. Now we have more fights going on here. Looks like the blue team, we have Yukai going down pretty low, trying to almost gets healing ball there by poor Billy, the Dragonfly for the red team. Brick now has the ball for the blue team, trying to stay back here, tossing that ball into a corner. Gonna start fighting as Keck and Gunsky come in. Keck trying to get the heals up. Keck gonna pick up that ball, charge it up, and throw it back over into red territory, get it out of that position. Now Best in A&A taking a lot of damage. Brick is gonna go down. The Implosions looks like he has his HKM up. Gonna go for Gunsky. Gunsky just out of position, and Implosion's going to hit his face against the wall, but Gunsky should get cleaned up here shortly, and he does. The ball is now actually being moved by Palutech for the red team, as he's just moving out the left side. Sotrix has respawned, and Erkek is over here as well for the blue team. Gonna try and do everything he can. Erkek pulling out that secondary weapon, trying to put a lot of damage, and man, what a combination. Putting all that damage along with the healing ball damage that he was able to put out. Cleans it up. He does get taken out, but he was able to toss that ball forward at the last second before dying. Now the red team still up here, pretty good. They have 4 players still up on the map where the blue team has absolutely no players. Pixie Man gonna put down a Trailblaze, pick up that ball, and it looks like Gunski was trying to sneak around through the lobby to pick up that ball. Not gonna happen though. Pixie Man though doesn't have Afterburn. Big damage put out there by Gunski with that disruption shot. Now Yukai gonna pick it up. He immediately gets taken out, but it looks like, no, actually he drops the ball and he had an HKM up, it looks like, and he is able to take out everyone for the red team. Only Powtek now is up on the map for the red team. It's so unfortunate. They were so close to getting their first points up in the game. With 43 seconds remaining though, it looks like that has slipped through their fingers, and it looks like it's going to stay at 0 points for them while the blue team makes a push up forward to put some more points up on the board. Yukai going to pass it over towards the left side. Gunski is going to turn around. Gunski now looking at the ball. It looks like Brick is going to pick it up here. Brick taking some turret fire. Airkek actually turns around. The Dragonfly for the team going to pick it up. Now, the Dragonfly, of course, does have access to the emergency response, but he's actually just going to pass it up. Perfect setup. Yukai coming in through the lobby. Everyone's attention there on the left side of the map, and Yukai going to afterburn up and put 3 seconds up on the board with 10 seconds remaining in the second period. 15-0 is going to be the score here as we enter into the third period. And boy, what a nice play there at the end between Airkek and Yukai. Now let's take a look at the kills. Looks like red team, as we can see, is doing pretty good as far as the kills go, at least in comparison to the blue team. Pixie Man up there with 10. Poor Billy, the Dragonfly, the healer for the red team, actually with 8. So poor Billy really holding his weight between heals and damage done. And that's no easy feat, especially with that little water pistol that the Dragonfly has. And yeah, I mean, right now, again, the red team is winning these team fights. It just seems that the attention to the ball is just not quite there, and they let 6 points slip by them as they were killing the entire blue team. But either way, it looks like red team making an extremely aggressive push up towards that ball. Pixie Man gonna pick it up, throw it over into the blue team's healing bunker, and they're gonna go at it again. Brick getting a little overzealous there, and he is actually going to go out and get taken out immediately. So Brick has already gone down here for the blue team, the Electron, and now we'll have to see. All of the red team is still up trying to win the fight for the ball. The ball is still down here, it looks like, or hasn't moved. The ball actually was picked up there by the blue team, thrown over into the red team's bunker. Best NA now has it, trying to control it here for the red team. Red team still has all players up, but poor Billy has been focused down. Poor Billy actually pressed all the way up into the blue team's lobby and got taken out. Blue team, though, down really low. Let's take a look where Keck is. Keck is over here. He's actually switched it up to Accord Biotech, so it doesn't look like we have any Dragonfly out on the field this time around for the blue team. So the red team can really whittle the blue team down from long range and not have to worry about anyone getting up in as far as HP goes too quickly. Brick now looks like he's actually going to get healing wave from behind by Airkek. And we do have a Bastion out on the field this time around for the blue team, and that is Brick. We have Pixie Man and Implosions trying to take out Brick. Brick getting some nice rail, or what is this? Like, we'll just call it the lightning gunfire on the red team. And the red team, though, still all up here as blue team is trying to break out of their own lobby and move this ball. The ball's still over here, though. Some alt fires coming out in from Airkek using that secondary weapon, getting those grenades bouncing around all over the place. Implosions overextending a bit and gets taken out here. So red team is down 2 players right now. Poor Billy and Implosions both down, but the blue team only has Sotrix and Yukai up right now as Powtek tries and push forward to put some damage here on Yukai. Looks like Yukai does have his HKM up, going to take Powtek very, very low, but he only hits Powtek, none of the other players, and Yukai goes down. Now it looks like red team has control of the ball, but they're not opting to pick it up, waiting for their teammates as Brick comes in here. Brick, is he going to be able to charge up the ball? No, he immediately gets taken out between these 3 red players and overextending himself just a bit and getting killed quickly there. Now Powtek, Pixie Man, and Best NA still waiting for the teammates. Implosions and poor Billy now both here. Now it looks like Pixie Man charging up that alt fire for that Tiger Claw. Going to try and get some explosive damage onto the blue team. It looks like Keck, though, Keck going to be able to pick up, but he throws it straight to Implosions. Implosions then throws it back into the lobby. Keck now going back for the ball. He gets thrown back by Healing Wave, but he is able to charge the ball up and get it out of the lobby. Now the red team is going to have to go chasing after it, and I don't see any blue players over here. Actually, Yukai trying to sneak in from behind, but Best NA is right there. The ball is going to get picked up now by Powtek. Powtek throwing it over into the blue team's HKM bunker over here. And the ball's still sitting here. All the blue team. Oh, Yukai has snuck up from behind, though. Still alive. Putting some damage into Powtech from behind. Yukai now maybe going for the HKM pickup. The ball is thrown, but it goes straight to Erikek. And Erikek now going to charge it up and throw it back into his lobby. And just buying his team time more and more times with these throws. Now the ball is picked up by Powtech for the red team, charging it up, throwing it forward. Implosions picks it up immediately, doesn't know he has it though, throws it forward. Now Pixie Man going for it. Implo going to pick it up, but a chemical sprayer from Erikek going to come out and clean up all the red players as they come around the corner. 3 players down already. HKM, though, coming out from Powtech, actually able to take out Brick and Sotrix, something you don't see too commonly. HKM getting a double kill there from the Electron, but the ball is thrown down the hall by the red team, and with 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining, it doesn't look like the red team is going to be able to do it. Sorry, I think I said the red team threw that. The blue team actually threw that ball up and away. Now Best NA coming in here for the red team, trying to put damage on Gunsky. Gunsky at half HP. Yukai going to go through, use his overcharge, and crater down on Best NA and take him out. And it looks like an HKM comes out here from Pixie Man, and it trapped Gunsky there, takes out Gunsky. Yukai, though, was able to escape as he picks up the ball, but I think he used Afterburn, and he is going to go down, so unable to put any points up. But with only 30 seconds remaining, the red team here is just desperate to try and put some points up on the board. Poor Billy getting taken out there between Erikek and Brick, and Keck now going to pick up the ball here for the blue team, throw it up into the red team's lobby, and that's pretty much it. It's going to be 15-0 here as the third period is ending. And let's take a look at the kills as this period wraps up. The red team, Pixie Man up there with 17 kills running in that Tiger Claw suit. Implosions, the next runner up for his team with 12 kills. And on the blue team, we have Yukai with 15 and Erikek with 10. So not a huge fragging game coming out from either team. I mean, the red team, obviously, like I said, they were winning quite a bit of those team fights. So it was 47 kills to 40 kills for the blue team. But the blue team was able to sneak by between, it was Yukai, I believe. And so Yukai just going to go through and sneak through and get some easy points up on the board as the red team was just dominating as far as kills go. But either way, guys, we're going to go through DJ Jellycan. I'm going to put on some more music as we wait for the next game. And the next game is going to be the last game of the night. Unfortunately here, obviously, we do have a lot of volunteers here, and it is Friday. People want to go out and do stuff or even just sleep. But either way, guys, one more game coming up for you, and we'll get that started here in at least the next 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know. One of those 3.